Hey Elias, have you heard the one about the man who walks into a bar with a pig under one arm and a 3-foot salami under the other?
Wasn't that the joke in Game of Thrones
Was it?
from the dwarf all the time?
That's a joke in Impossible Creatures. Wow, that's so cool.
Uh,
Anyway, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Impossible Creatures Replay channel. We're doing some more Impossible Creatures World Cup 2021 2v2 action. My name is Will, and you've just heard Ilias.
How's it going, guys? It's Elias here.
And what are we watching today?
We are watching USA-2 versus Africa, and I'm very excited for this one. I heard there's some illegal activities going on in these games.
Yes, and you and I are, of course, the Impossible Creatures investigators on duty today. So we are investigating for criminal activity. We've got our chalk out to draw some outlines on the ground. Whoever wins this is going to jail for a long time.
Indeed. We have connections, guys. We're gonna make sure these guys get busted if they do something real stupid here.
I don't think the police are supposed to have connections.
Oh, that's true.
I think we might supposed to be the connections.
Oh, that's right. We are the connections. We're not the police, guys.
I'm a connection.
Oh, early Rod.
We have USA down south, B-Champ in green, Ryan in cyan, Joseph in blue, and Fate in orange representing Africa to the north. This is really early rod activity from B-Champ.
Yeah, the dual rods very, very early, so I assume they have some plan up their sleeve.
Yeah, specifically, normally 2 rods means like a fast level 2 or a fast rush in some way.
Yeah.
And also we're seeing a couple of relatively early rods come out from Joseph. That's kind of his style. That's his...
Yeah, that's the Joseph style. 4 early rods, that's the Joseph style.
Let's see if we can get all the way
there.
there. Early workshop from Fate. Pretty good. I mean, he's clearly going for a slower level 2. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, spreading out the henchmen to get the resources faster, that's smart.
Something important to note here, B-Champ's done something that I love to do. I think he pioneered this. He's blown his secondary rod to get coal back to go level 2 faster.
That's illegal. I'm gonna have to warrant an arrest.
Well, it's not illegal, but it's definitely a warning.
Yeah, that's some black market type stuff.
Yes. And meanwhile, a creature chamber going up right in the middle.
Cockriller, you know?
Yes, this is definitely an illegal maneuver from my days on the street.
The cockriller! Oh, what a beauty!
And the Battle Snake. So what we're going to see here is hover blocking strats. Yep, and here we go.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Fate's hench. Luckily, Fate sent a lot of his henchmen away to either the expo or to the island, so he's only getting like hover blocked ×3. And here's the Battle Snake doing some sonar, showing where the enemy hench are mining and informing the next round of hover blocks. I feel like I explain hover blocks every time I see it, but basically when you have creatures hovering in, the place where they are going to land is counted as an impassable tile, so henchmen cannot move past or through the area at which these creatures are hovering to. So it's a really obnoxious way to stop mining, and you just
yeah. Oh my god, that's so annoying.
It is so annoying. And meanwhile, we've got the Infest coming in as well. Infest is really strong.
And Infest. Yeah, this is illegal. This is criminal as well.
We've got him dead to the rights, Ilias. This was supposed to be an investigation, but I think we can just call the executioners now.
Yeah, they're going up on the shopping block. Well, very good move by Fate, taking the island early.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
Yeah, that's the correct thing to do in this situation. You want to get as many hench out of base as possible. He's got enough here at this expo. These cockrillers are moving back so they can do another hover block.
Wow.
Evil.
Evil, truly evil.
And the macro situation is a little bit grim. I mean, Ryan's going 3 already because Ryan's just got this huge elec economy. He doesn't have too much coal, but in terms of electricity, he's just stomping all over the African team.
I never thought I'd see this on Eroded Duos. It's so fun.
Oh, Eroded Duos is such a good hover block map, my man. You can just sit in mid.
Man, that's so cool. I love this unique strat from USA. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, I wonder how they thought of that.
Economy?
But I love to see it. Love to see that in the World Cup. It's a bit rough that it had to come out against Africa.
Yeah, Africa are definitely the underdogs in this matchup, I feel.
But I've got to say, they did a pretty good job of fending it off. I mean, Fate could probably start mining from base coal again now. And USA, honestly, doing a reasonably good decision of deciding to stop hover blocking, because hover blocking is extremely micro-intensive.
Cowards. Cowards.
Yeah. So it is important to know when to stop.
Yeah.
Look, honestly, Africa's not in a terrible situation at the moment.
No, Fate is. He did a really smart decision going island early, and he's well set up. I'd say he's doing real well.
I'd agree
Would
with
love
that.
to see the geyser taken from in the water geyser. That would be good.
Yeah, that would be really huge. Oh, and here comes the hover block to the island. B-Champ is relentless. Oh, he's got all of them. That's such a good hover.
Oh my god, man.
Dear me, and look at how long he's got. This is going to be a good 20, 25, maybe 30 seconds of blocking.
Those henchmen, so what's actually happening here is they see them flying from the distance and they get terrified, so they just freeze in place.
They can hear something on the horizon. That's the fear mechanics of IC. By the way, I should be mentioned, B-Champ's early expo here is something that I also love to do when I rush. It's so good to get this early foothold up front. And 4 chambers is so hard to, 4 towers is so hard to assault early on. I think Fate's in his own head a little bit here. He could have a lot more creatures.
Definitely, and he should take his geysers, the safe geyser next to his expo there and stuff.
He definitely should, yeah. In the meantime, Ryan is just checking to 5.
Liars, that's good. That's smart.
That is smart, yes. He can pick off these hovering units in midair that will stop the hover block. But there's, oh no, unfortunately these range units are here now. Very interesting. B-Champ basically just sitting at level 2, really, and giving Ryan the space to hit 5. Very interesting.
Does
strategy.
Ryan... Yeah, this is really interesting. Does Ryan have both those geysers there? Yeah, they're both
he does.
Cyan.
Yeah, exactly right.
Wow. So interesting. And now he's blowing up his research clinic.
He has fully upgraded whatever level 5s he intends to use.
Okay, this is interesting. This is so interesting.
Meanwhile, Africa is just throwing whatever spaghetti at the wall they can. These are Piranha Bombardiers, which are interesting.
15 coal to Willick.
Yeah, they have Frenzy and Pack Hunter, but their attack is only 1 damage. Oh no, sorry, 2 damage. It got upgraded.
Massive.
Massive. So they don't, even with Frenzy and Pack, I mean, they're only 2 elect, but you need to make so many of these ding-dang things, and 1 artillery volley will send them packing. That is, of course...
They're doing decent damage to the henchmen, look at that.
Yeah, and the poison will do a good job, because of course poison has slow, so it's good against henchmen, especially if you're...
That's the loader! That's the loader!
Oh my god, you're right, there it is!
Oh my god!
Is there any hench heal?
Blake.
Yep, there's the hench heal from all these guys.
Oh,
no.
What? USA-2 coming up with the phenomenal strategies.
Is there anyone more outrageous than Blake? I don't know. Oh my goodness, can he squeeze between the rod and hit the sound beam? I think he might have been able to.
Blake's freaking immortal now.
Yeah.
Those henchmen.
Look at the size
He's
of the
never
load
going to
bubble.
die.
Oh my god. This is a truly barbaric strategy. Yeah, they can reach between the rods. What? He reached over the rods.
Yeah. USA coming up with all the illegal strategies.
As soon as I figure out where to put the handcuffs, this guy's going to jail for a long time.
Okay, so they're disrupting their economy with the hover block and giving him the early level 5 with all the elect from their base.
Oh my
to
god.
go for that loader. How cool is this?
These guys are just level 3. This is extremely nifty. Oh, but Blake might go down here. All these flyers.
No, Blake, you're too outrageous to die, my man.
Then the Perma Frenzy is actually so incredibly strong. 54 damage upgraded. That workshop is gone.
Man. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in this game.
Absolutely buck wild. My god.
Look at him just smashing things to bits. What? It's so strong.
The hover block into the loner heal. These guys have been studying at my dojo for too long.
Are you saying you're the pioneer, you madman?
Yeah, I pioneered loner heal and I pioneered hover block. They're both my babies.
You absolute genius.
No, 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 not at all. The genius is
Why aren't you in jail though?
the genius is the people who took it too far.
Look at I just can't believe he needs to target the henchman. I feel like the hench heal.
Yeah, you have to in a situation like this. Oh my god, Blake nearly died again. That was so close coming down to these flyers.
Here comes the backup
Oh
shield
no,
box.
the shield bugs. That's not gonna do it.
That's just fodder. That's just food.
That's just food for Blake.
Oh
That's
my
Blake
god,
biscuits.
Blake is so close to die. Oh my god.
This is a MOBA.
Ah, he lives.
This is a MOBA at this point. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah, you're right. It is a MOBA at this point.
They could have got him if they'd only coordinated those flyers and those cuttlefish. They could have done it. Fate is
Man,
going for, but
that's a good 4. Oh, it's another outrageous.
who knew? Who knew there could be 2 Dose Blakes?
Holy 670 in a lake. That's great.
That's
What a beautiful
hysterical.
unit.
Oh my god.
Man, you gotta give props to USA-2 for doing this strategy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is a risky strat, but they were pretty confident doing it here, and it
Yeah.
really all went their way. It's got to be said. Fate is going to
Man.
hit 4.
Oh my god, this is just crazy. How is Africa gonna respond to this, game 2? You have to wonder.
Yeah, well, are we going to see the same thing again? I mean, it's their map pick. If they pick something like Crag, then perhaps we won't see Team USA be able to do this. Outrageous Blake now has a friend, no longer has the loner bubble. Doesn't really matter.
No. Man, what a beautiful strategy. It's so satisfying to see a plan come together.
And that plan definitely came together. That was all their way, 100%. Yes,
Yeah,
that's Fate blowing that.
flawlessly executed. Well played, USA.
Dear me,
Yeah,
what a masterclass.
Africa has to do something nifty here to beat the USA team.
And it looks like they opted to go to Plateau.
Is Joseph gonna go for the classic Joseph fence?
I don't know. You can put Blake in a gyrocopter.
That's true. I mean, he has to do the Joseph fence. He has to do it on his classic map.
Alright, what have we got? Joseph down south, Ryan down south, Fate up north in red this time, and B-Champ in classic green.
No early rods this time, so it's looking fairly standard so far.
Yes.
Nice.
I think they'll probably try another strategy here. I'd really be curious to see if they would try that hoverblock loner against a team with a little more experience, if you know what I mean. Like maybe going forward,
Yeah.
I'd be very curious if they bring it out again, basically.
Yeah, definitely. I think I think it's too risky. Maybe.
Yeah, but that's really why you want to see it, right? You want to see it under a really high risk
Indeed.
scenario to see if it's actually good or if it's just funny.
Well, it worked the first time, so I mean, they could do it again. What's stopping them,
What's stopping them except the law? Ryan coming out early to this South Island.
Smart. I like to see that, actually.
Meanwhile, surprise, surprise.
That Joseph fence.
But it's a perfect
Yes.
fence. Look at this perfect diagonal, 45 degrees. That is the ideal.
He is an experienced fencer.
This is the hypest this set has gotten so far.
Yeah. No, he's gonna get locked out.
No, he wants to be
No,
locked out.
Joseph. Okay, Joseph. Let's see them fences. More fences, please.
Oh, interesting. Fate, are you going? Okay, B-Champ's taken an early island as well. I'm not sure what Fate's doing here. Early water chamber? Hit him with. He's not going. Oh.
It looks like he's processing with those henchmen what to do.
Well, it also looks like he has got 4 rods and a generator. Yeah.
Man,
So he's. I think he's going to. But I think he wants to make a water chamber.
Yeah, I guess that's the plan.
Oh, but he sent those a bit too early. He's gonna have to wait a while. Oh no, there comes the creature chamber.
Okay, interesting.
Ryan has done a far inferior fence. You can tell that he just
Yeah.
doesn't have the experience in the fence meta that Joseph has.
This ain't no Joseph fence. This is a Ryan fence right here.
Meanwhile, though, it's definitely pretty clear that USA has a major economic advantage with both of those islands. It looks like Africa are a little bit shell-shocked from the last game. Gazelleport good, but those towers gonna chew through them. And another
Yeah,
tower
and the
coming up.
and the henchmen won't take too much damage from those porcupines either.
Zero mercy. And B-Champ doing the worst fence of all.
Yeah, that's the beach fence.
That's a smooth brain fence. I don't know what this guy's doing. His previous success has gone to his head, but no, these gazelles will not get through these 4 sound beams. You need something bigger
Gazelle
to
Scorpion's coming out. Yeah, but those sound beams will just melt them.
Exactly
yeah,
right, yeah. Yeah, he's trying to just run past now. He could have moved his henchmen around here and placed the chamber here, I suppose. Good call to go past them, but now every single creature he drip feeds in is going to face them.
Yeah, that's looking more and more like a Joseph fence. Very nice.
It's really getting there, isn't it?
By the minute. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, very, very interesting. Ryan is defending B-Champ. This is good team play. I like to see this.
Yeah, great communication by the USA team. And you can assume they have great communication considering how well coordinated the last game was.
That's right, and clearly a lot of practice together. These are trained strats. Joseph taking this island, which is very smart.
I didn't think he was gonna do that, actually.
Yeah, that's why he left the hench stranded on the outside.
Okay, very nice.
Oh,
Man, I'm
Piranula.
expecting Joseph to hit 5 and do something funny.
I'm expecting Joseph to die. Piranula, very cute. I like this a lot.
That's a very nice tarantula, actually.
That's very
really
nice tarantula. This is a polite tarantula. What a nice young
Pack
man.
up their friends. Yeah, B-Champ likes to use the tarantula for level 2. He does that very often.
Yeah, tarantula is like one of the best level 2 stocks in the game, especially in pack meta. And Ryan looks like he's just kind of got nothing coming up against him at this point. He's just kind of building out.
Oh, but the polar bear caterpillar, so that's gonna melt the Joseph fence.
Unfortunately, it is. The fence has been upgraded, so that's good. That'll buy him some time. And the Expo Red coming out from Ryan. Good play. And the defenses from B-Champ are just too big. We've got to see Fate go for the Expo instead, I think. He won't be able to assault base, and it looks like he's going to lose this chamber.
Yeah, Fate only has his base. He hasn't expanded anywhere, actually.
That's right.
He does
really
have
on the
that
back
geyser.
foot. But you've got to admire the chutzpah of going for that early rush, given what just happened last game. Clearly, he wants to
definitely
keep B-Champ contained a bit, put him in a box, stop him from doing too much outrageous stuff.
Yeah, what he needs to do is he needs to fully populate his coal, first of all, Fate. And he needs to go for an expo. He needs to get his foot out, you know. He needs to get...
That's right. It seems like he went a bit too hard for the Elec early on, and he just hasn't been making enough henchmen. He needs to claim a mid-expo somewhere. Ryan taking a second island. Oh no, sorry, B-Champ taking it. Well,
This is looking like it's in USA's favor right now. Big time.
yeah, you could say that.
Those polar bears are gonna attack his safe expo in the base, I think.
Oh, these polar bears are so close to getting through the fence. Oh, the Joseph fence cannot fall. We've got Helm's Deep going on over here.
This is a siege going on.
That is so
Yeah,
brutal.
that artillery. Yeah, that artillery is gonna do work of that fence.
These fence tiles have 1,200 health each and they're just gone. Oh, but the fence has lasted long enough for these flyers to come out. That's cute. Good stuff. But this expo has fallen. And the mini-map is pretty grim. Literally 60% just belongs to USA uncontested.
Yeah, this game belongs to USA right now. Hard to see Team Africa coming back from this. USA have just done too much of a good job getting the economy going for the expos early. Really smart decisions by Team USA.
Yeah, and they were able to largely ignore Fate's rush. I mean, they put up a few towers here. They may be over-defended for Fate's rush, but since Fate was focusing there, they just were able to claim the rest of the map. And Joseph hasn't really put on any pressure. He's just going for his native plateau turtling game. Worked so well for him last year, but tragically, The matchup is just not as favorable this year.
The thing is that's the thing you see from Joseph, and it makes him so. You know what he's gonna do. He is going to boom because that's the thing he does.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I I guess they just felt very safe expanding early. I think they knew Joseph were gonna play like that.
Well, the thing is, Joseph's going to boom, but he's going to fence himself in his base first. So you can really claim all the map as much as you want. If you don't have a teammate that's going to pressure the enemy's expos, you just can't get away with
Indeed.
that. And that's Ryan
Yeah.
hitting 5 for the second game in a row. That's insane.
Yeah, not even 12 minutes in and he's already 5.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
phenomenal.
I
Oh,
reckon-
the flash play.
Yeah, the
So
flash
many
play.
people using flash this tournament. It's so fun to see.
The flash play from B-Champ is really, really huge. Poor Fate's just got nothing he can do.
Man, flash is so good. It's so fun. We see more of it nowadays, especially this tournament.
Yeah, it's a neat little ability, and these guys specifically are pretty neat. Level 4, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I think it's safe to say this is over. I mean, Joseph hasn't even hit 5. Is he even on the way to 4?
No, it doesn't look like there's going to be a sneaky Wolverale drop to save the day this time. These Ugant squids are just devastating, and there's so many of them already. B-Champ going Fate's lab. Fate is going 4, but he knows. Oh, great work, Fate. He's not throwing in the towel. He's doing the best he can. Love to see that.
Yeah. He's trying his best to stay in the game, and that's good to see.
This is a little bit tragic. Joseph making these units, which are great, but unfortunately, these giant squids are just going to decimate him.
Yeah. Man. Really dominant showing this game.
Sorry, these flyers actually belong to Ryan. It's even worse.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's even worse. It's
even
just just a crushing game.
Well done from Joseph, though. This is really great team play. Even though his base is under attack, he's doing his best to save Fate. And his flyers are a lot better here than they would be back at home with all that range.
Yeah, give it in showing care for his teammates. Not selfish at all.
Fantastic. Excellent work, Africa. It's been a pleasure having you in this series, but it looks like you are out of the World Cup. And finally, a win for USA-2.
Yeah.
This might
Great
be
showing USA.
This might be B-Champ's first win in any tournament he's ever been.
Well, congratulations, B-Champ. That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
And, props to USA-2 for the funniest strat we saw in the first game. That was really great. Love to see that.
Yeah. Look, it was a little bit cruel, but you can tell that they just did not want to take any chances. This had to be dominant USA-2, and they needed the confidence probably forward to some tough matches in the future. So there you have it. USA-2 moving on to the next round. Africa unfortunately departing.
Yeah. Good showing from Africa. Nice try. Better luck next World Cup. But you've done great. It's good. It's been good to have you in this World Cup.
Yeah, hopefully next year we'll see some new strats come out from Joseph, and a little bit of development from Fate as well. Maybe if they practiced a little more as a team, things would have gone a bit differently there.
Yeah.
But, as it was, the training really paid off. Clearly, they've practiced that strat. USA-2 have practiced that duo strat a million times.
Yeah, but now we'll have to see if they dare to do it in the future,
I think they've got some other tricks up their mystery sleeves.
Yeah, they seem to pull out a lot of funny things. Yeah, I'm excited. I've heard that they practiced a lot. So look forward to USA-2 in the future, guys.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for joining me for this Deadcast, Ilias.
Thank you for having me. It's been great fun.
You're most welcome. And so polite. Why can't all the other casters be so polite? Thank
Because
you.
they're lesser.
Less Swedish.
No, they're lesser. No, I'm kidding.
And
now suddenly the politeness turned unpolite.
it's just a thin veneer. He's just a sociopath. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. And we will see you in the next replay.